Our top story tonight at 5, we are just 2 weeks away from the start of new Canadian tariffs that will counter President Donald Trump's tariffs dollar for dollar. The target, American steel, aluminum, appliances, clothing, seafood, and dairy products. The newest move in a bitter trade war after negotiations on a new deal collapsed 4 days ago.
This is an unprecedented challenge imposed on Canada. But Canada will meet the moment. Canadians will meet the moment. We will meet the moment together. And as the Prime Minister has said, we will support our workers, our businesses, and our industry with whatever it takes for as long as it takes.
And as tensions continue to escalate between the two countries, tonight a new threat. Good evening, everyone. I'm Scott Levin. Mary Alice is off, and the President of the United States now saying that he will rename one of the Great Lakes right here in western New York. 2 on your side's Claudine Ewing is hearing new reaction tonight from across our northern border.
Niagara Falls, Canada Mayor Jim Diodati, he's not surprised to see what President Trump put on Truth Social, posting an altered map of Lake Ontario showing the words Lake Ontario crossed out and replaced with Lake America.
Maybe it's a tactic to distract from the actual issues of what we're trying to deal with.
For him, it's disappointing.
After seeing what happened with the Gulf of Mexico, I'll be honest, nothing would surprise me right now. I'm just disappointed. I think let's focus on trade and tariffs. Why are we talking about things like renaming of lakes?
Even residents across the border are speaking out.
How can Lake Ontario become Lake America? That sounds a little strange.
But for the Canadian mayor, he pointed to the Indigenous history behind many geographic names in the Niagara region.
We want a strong America, makes for a good world, but this isn't how you do it. This is, I think it's intimidation, and someone said it's kind of like an abusive relationship. You know, you don't know where you stand, you're always concerned about the next day, and everybody's stomachs are in knots all the time.
The bigger issue, trade.
Here in Niagara, we have thousands of manufacturing jobs. 80 to 85% of their exports go to the USA. So obviously, we're getting ready for a real difficult road ahead.
He understands a strong America.
We love each other, and we have for hundreds of years. This is like the kids are getting along, the parents are arguing, and the kids are praying that the parents will stop arguing so that we can have a family once again. And that's how I feel about things right now.
On your side, in Niagara Falls, Canada, Claudine Ewing, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Claudine. 2 on your side has continuing coverage on the growing tension between the U.S. and Canada. In the next half hour, our Ron Plants is taking a closer look at the impact that we could feel from the tariffs. Plus, our coverage continues anytime on our website.